Welcome to Correctional Commentary. This is News of the Shift, along with your host, Caleb, which is me, and my co host, Robbie, which is him. Robbie, you said you have a great story for us today.
Yeah, so the past little while, everybody's been hearing about the LA wildfires
Mhm.
and everything out in California and how devastating it's been. But I have my phone here, so the something that we don't really get to incorporate a whole lot is inmates actually doing good
Mhm.
for the society, and I think this is a perfect example of it. How it's showing that nearly 800 incarcerated inmate firefighters bolster efforts to contain LA wildfires. And so it says nearly 800 prison inmates have been temporarily freed to assist firefighters in controlling the deadly Southern California wildfires that have burned with no end in sight since Tuesday. Of course, this is from a little bit back. Those
Right.
inmates are a part of a minimum security conservation camp program consisting of 35 fire camps spread out throughout California. The camps are staffed by more than 1,800 incarcerated crew members who provide crucial support during emergencies, including floods and fires. As of today, 783 fire camp firefighters have been working around the clock, cutting fire lines and removing fuel from behind structures to slow fire spread. Now, I think a big difference on this is your typical inmate in prison will make anywhere from like 10 to 25 cents an hour, maybe 50 cents if they're lucky. It
If they're
says
considered skilled labor, yeah.
yes, and here it says inmate participation in the conservation camp program is voluntary and paid depending on skill level. Those workers typically earn between $5.80 and $10.24 for a day's work, which is drastically more than what it
And
is in prison.
just to put this out there for our listeners, that doesn't seem like a lot of money on the street to the free world. In prison, they might as well be millionaires or damn sure close to it, making that kind of money in one day. At the facility that I worked at there for a little while, there was potential job opportunities where they could make up to minimum wage
Yeah.
an hour or so
Yeah,
17
I wouldn't.
an
Yeah,
hour.
yeah, I wouldn't really say. I probably wouldn't go as far as saying millionaire. I would say it's a very well paying job because
Okay.
some places they like if they were saying $5 an hour, absolutely.
Yeah,
But I
that
mean,
is
I
fair.
think I've never heard of which I mean I've watched some TV shows of I think it's called Fire Country.
Yeah,
That kind of
that
depicts
show.
something like that, but I really didn't know that it was
Legit thing.
a legit thing, and I think that could pose some very good opportunities like across the country to
Hmm.
get these inmates going back into and getting them integrated back into society.
Yeah, now, Robbie, correct me if I'm wrong, but one thing, if thing I've always thought, pretty sure, one thing that separates just the name about California's Department of Correction, it's that's not the whole name, is it? It's there's more to their department's name, isn't it? What is California's whole Department of Corrections name?
um
'Cause trust me, I'm going somewhere with this. I'm not just pulling it out of my ass.
this one where these inmates are California's conservation camp program.
Okay,
I don't have like what their I don't
pretty
have
sure
their
California Department of Correction. The full title is California Department of Correction and Rehabilitation. And where I'm going with that is there's
okay.
emphasis on that word rehabilitation. In our country, we have transitioned as a whole from prison being a punishment based method to now we are focusing more or emphasis more on rehabilitation. And as much as
Yeah.
I don't agree with Californians on multiple levels for 1,000 different reasons that we're not going to get into on this show, but they are doing they are being trailblazers in that. I mean, they're leading the way with
Yeah, in
rehabilitation.
order, yeah, to do that rehabilitation and to decrease, I believe they're calling it the recidivism,
Yeah, the
and
recidivism
that's
is huge.
yeah. I mean, there's so many things that we could be doing better in corrections,
Yes.
as you know, to rehabilitate these guys and to give them the skills that they need instead of just putting them in a gen pop
Hmm.
area and hey, go work in a kitchen or hey, go out and clean up trash. You know, we
Yeah.
need to be trying to give these guys a actual possible career when they get out, like these guys with firefighters.
Hmm.
You know, it's
That's one of the reasons barber shops are so barbers
yeah,
are so prevalent in
yeah,
prisons.
for
Guys,
sure.
listen, I had inmates used to cut my hair, and they did a damn good job. My
But
wife loved it.
yeah, I mean, and you know, on the last one that we did about the up in New York, how we said we really don't get a whole lot of not able to do a whole lot of positive
Hmm.
stuff. It's usually all doom and gloom.
Hmm.
But this one's a second hit of a motion of positive
Let it
of,
rain down
and that's
positive.
what, yeah, I mean that's what I don't like.
Yeah,
That was not made in headline news. All
and
they
that's
care about are these celebrities and their houses burning down. But
because that's all that matters. Unfortunately, in the world that we live in, it's about the more time you spend in front of a camera, or the more people that recognize you because you spent time in front of a camera, the more valuable. I say that loosely that you supposedly are. There's that falsehood of value, false sense of value, and it's not. It's nowhere near real. These inmates that are that are performing such a great service to their community, I applaud you. I genuinely applaud you. Uh, you guys are the true heroes. Don't listen to the media. Oh, we need to feel sorry for old Jim Bob. He was a great celebrity that was in 10 different movies and his house
mhm,
burned down. He'll be able to buy probably 10 more before freaking tax season finishes up this year. Okay. These guys out here, they're risking their lives.
yeah, for
They are.
sure. I mean, they're
Those guys are the heroes.
yeah. I mean, in my eyes, they are no different than firefighters. That are not incarcerated. In my
100%.
eyes,
Yeah.
I
100%.
definitely salute them.
I do too. God love you guys. Keep up, keep it up. I I can only imagine the kind of dangers you guys are experiencing. And then on top of that, you guys kind of have a double-edged sword you're facing. Not only are you facing the dangers of the fires, but you've also got the scrutiny from the community not wanting to trust you because of your own admitted past mistakes that you shouldn't be held on the hook for your entire life. You've paid for your mistakes, and in fact, you're going out above and beyond to repay your debt to society. Because Robbie, didn't you say in their article, or didn't you read in that article, that they're getting time off their sentence as well? Or am I mistaken?
No, I didn't see anything like that. I mean, they
Okay.
absolutely should.
Yeah, if they're
I
not,
mean,
they
I
definitely should.
yeah, if they're not, um, but I think that's about all I have on that. Besides
Yeah.
the fact of all you guys out there, all you inmate firefighters, I guess is what you really need to be called.
Heroes.
Hats off to you. Y'all are in our prayers and thoughts, and we want to see y'all make it home to your families because Lord knows how many people y'all have saved.
There's
And
countless. Good
stay
job, guys.
safe.
Mm-hmm.
Stay safe. Pray on it. And that's about all I got to say. What about you, Caleb?
But that man, you said it best. I don't really have anything else to say. Really, just yeah, guys, good luck and try not to catch on fire. So
All right, everybody. Till next shift.
till next shift, guys.